So we're excited to talk about a new LEUPOLD product. And if you guys haven't been following, they have been working on a new rangefinder. This is the RX-5000. All right, so what makes this rangefinder different than most of them out there? This particular thing has a feature that a lot of them definitely don't have, and we're gonna show you that right here. Everybody's probably wondering what is the cool feature of this particular rangefinder. And that's the fact that not only does it give you the range, but it'll pinpoint via Bluetooth to Onyx Hunt, Google Maps, and Apple Maps. And it will give you the exact coordinates of exactly what you're ranging. So who is this most useful for? The people that I find that this is going to be most useful for are definitely going to be the hunters. So if you've ever been looking across especially the mountainous ranges, or even in this open desert that we're in today with all this high vegetation, and you put down that animal that you've been stalking and hunting and all that good stuff, and don't want to have to find where that thing went by tracking it, the blood trails and all that other stuff. Again, going back to what this rangefinder will do is you get to pinpoint, and it'll auto update to the Onyx Hunt app, again, or the Apple Maps and the Google Maps, and give you all your waypoints in order to navigate your way to that spot, so that you don't have to miss where that thing went or lose it or try to come back the next day and just have a miserable time hiking all over the place. This thing is not just exclusive to only hunters by any means. So if you have a large property and you want to set targets out at different distances, again, pinpointing them so that you can see how they are laid out on a map will let you know that they're within your property boundaries or they're in safe locations. Going on that same thought process, it's also really great for match directors. So when you pinpoint exactly where the targets are for each stage, you can give an aerial footage to each of the course members so that they can see exactly where all the targets are at, as well as instructors like myself and other long-range instructors out there. You guys can give all the targets via an overlay so that everybody can see exactly where to orient their rifles and look exactly where those targets are, instead of searching all over the place, making things a lot more efficient. Okay, so you just purchased your rangefinder, and one of the most important things is to download the application. After you download the application, we'll go through the setup of the rangefinder itself. The most important thing that you can do is the calibration of the rangefinder itself. When you get to the app, there's the little wrench tool. Once you click onto that, scroll to the bottom, you'll see that it says calibrate rangefinder. Go ahead and go through that process. Once that calibrates everything on the inside of the rangefinder itself, that is going to coincide with the GPS locations of the 3 different applications, being Onyx Hunt, Google Maps, and Apple Maps. So the last thing is after you have pinned the location, you'll see that it'll auto jump over to the Onyx Hunt app, or whichever one that you select in the settings. I prefer the Onyx Hunt because it has a little bit more details. You'll be able to click on each of those waypoints, and you'll be able to share them to other people. So if you're out with a scouting party, or you have multiple people helping you to develop a location, you can send that to every single person so that they can also navigate to those areas. And the last thing is that you can create a folder of saved waypoints. So you can go in the next day, or if you're coming out here again, you can sit there, scroll again, pick those waypoints, and then repopulate it back onto your screen. So it's not a temporary thing where you just laze it and it does its thing and then you close out the application. It'll save those waypoints until you delete them. So that becomes useful if you come out a second time and then go to re-engage those type of targets again. One of my favorite elements about this is that the application is a remote firing device for the rangefinder itself when it's attached to a tripod. All right, doesn't matter if you're a hunter, if you're a match shooter, or you got targets on your own property. This thing is gonna be great for you because you can GPS locate where every single one of those targets are and come back to them anytime you wanna shoot at those again. So if you're looking for a one and done solution, go ahead and check out the LEUPOLD RX-5000.
All right, go.